And we are live. Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham El Jaguar. We'll do a sound check in a few moments. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released New Flesh, a future noir tabletop RPG where cyberpunk meets biological horror. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Copperridge adventure module. You'll find the links in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Today we are continuing Vambrace. A moment please while I check the sound. Sounds good. This time I need to interact with the townsfolk because I have that seal that I obtained from the previous expedition. Supposed to give us good things, probably. We could have given it to the wraith, the merchant wraith, but it's the rightful owner is still alive, so it's the right thing to do. I'm pretty satisfied with my group, but I just realized that they are all. It looks like they are all. How do you call it? The foxier, like the fox people. Apparently. So funny how I ended up with all of them. I don't feel comfortable with complete strangers fighting at my side. Try not to get in the way up there. But I'm also curious because we interacted with like a red-haired princess. So maybe now that we have some renown, we are a bit famous in town because of the expedition. Maybe now she will offer some advice or something. Ever talked to a spook before? Didn't think so. Well, I've traded with a dead man I used to know. Nothing surprises me anymore. Speaking with the dead has become a normal affair here. Now, where is she? I remember she was... Ah, there she is. The adventurer's returns. The adventurer. It's like, just like fighter, right? Like a gender-neutral term. Adventurer, fighter, wanderer. You don't say wanderers? You wanderers? Or maybe? No, it sounds weird. Have time for a chat. Speak with her. Hear what's going on. I haven't introduced myself yet. Charlotte Lorelei. What's up, Charlotte? You look excited. Aha, you see that spark in my eye? I have just procured valuable information concerning the whereabouts of a legendary drow treasure. Ever hear of the Tantini? Tantini? What's that? Truth is, I don't have much info to go on. The drow won't talk about it, but I overheard a rumor from Naray at the market. They call it the Snare of the Naziri, and it's only bestowed on the most powerful female of their tribe. Sounds like a valuable relic indeed. What do you have in mind? It stands to reason that such a relic should be in the possession of its rightful owner, namely the most powerful woman in Delarge, me. Huh. Huh. You want to steal it from the Naziri? Are you aware these are master assassins you are dealing with? Well, the idea had occurred to me. If you were so inclined to help a sister out, I can make sure that you're suitably rewarded for the trouble. If she's the strongest woman, why won't she get it herself? If you want it so badly, why don't you do it yourself, strongest woman? You don't need to steal it just yet. I just want more information. I've been persona non grata with the drow ever since I mentioned it. Maybe you can talk to them. Hmm, what did Naray have to say about this? Even she's getting suspicious. I didn't tell her everything I know. If she knew the Tantini's true value, her sneaky henchman Mahoram would be on it like white on rice. Well, it's certainly an intriguing proposition. I'll keep this on the down low and see what I dig up. Hmm. That's it. What's here? Oh, you can't enter. You can't enter. There are a lot of places you can't enter. So weird. Maybe you should consider getting a room at the Lost Lady since you're over here so often. Hey, I already got one near the market. Where do you stay? It's a total dump in the slums. All the good spots were taken by the time I was finally back on my feet. Damn shame. You drifters always draw the short straw. Now let's go to the marketplace to deliver that seal. Anything new today, Jason? By the tale of Fang Gildung himself. It's all coming back to me. I saw you in my dream last night. What are you talking about? A poster. I saw a poster with your face on it. I recognize those eyes anywhere. What? Ask about the dream. I'm intrigued. What was this dream about? It's all a bit hazy. I was in a strange land called Korea. I was trapped in a dark building with a stranger and a murderous psychopath. So I was there with you? No, you were not part of it. I was with a boy who couldn't scamper more than a few feet without running out of breath. Quick and slow. I was alone when I saw a poster bearing your likeness. You're really not making sense. Ask about dealing with Gerard. I met a wraith merchant on the surface named Gerard. I'll probably have some to do business with him, so I was hoping you could give me some tips. Ask about Ghost Merchant Wares. Sometimes I get the feeling that he has more goods than he is offering up for sale. The spooks are a fickle lot. He may offer more if you let someone charming do the talking. Ask about earning Helion. How does one earn Helion? Unless you have bounty, scavenging is the best way to earn Helion here. You can make a small fortune with your goods at this very market. I found a lot of useful goods on the surface, but I couldn't haul everything back. The safety of your team should come first. If they are overburdened with scavenged goods, their effectiveness on the field will be compromised. You'll still need to be smart. Learn to judge what items to keep by their weight and value. Balance what you'll need for the expedition and what you can safely carry for profit. Tell her she's confused. Maybe you've mistaken me for someone from your past? Odd eyes and dirty blonde hair like you? No way. I had the same dream before you even arrived. Now that I've had it again, I remember everything, how strange it was. Maybe it's a premonition of sorts. If you remember any more details later, let me know. Alright, anyway, what may I help you with today? Mind if I see what you have for sale today? Sure, have a look. Well, let's sell some really valuable things that I have. Luxury items. We shall sell a bullion ship. I think we are good. Let's check out her relics. He only has like some basic stuff. A Siri Fire Brew. Let's purchase one. Smelling salt. Fox syrup. Centipede stick. No, that's terrible. Giovanni tea. Picotail. Oh no. Flint. Oh, her words are terrible. I'll be seeing you around. But who is Maru? Keep the oxide to Maru. Maru. Oh, more for my books. Do I have like an entry on Maru? I was just checking out the story. So her father, the father of the main character, wants us to find more information here in Eisner, but he's not very specific about what. Aha. I mean, my favorite human, what are you looking for? Ah, this one has better words. Cheap perfume. No. Let's purchase a herbal balm. Light ration. Patch. Brew. Bourbon brew. Med pouch. Did you hear the Ghost Bazaar is open for business again? I heard some outlander cleared the way. Apparently she can walk right through frat fences. Just a rumor, I'm sure. Tales from the surface always get exaggerated. Another day, another crunch shift. But who is Maru? A lot of people don't know that the Foxy are able to communicate with the beast languages. You still have to make an effort to study, though. A Ray song. You look fresh off the boat from Medina. I don't believe we've met, Outlander. I'm Ray song. I'm Lyric. What's the North Venture Company still doing here? Conducting business as usual, no less. What we're doing is anything but business as usual. In any case, you'd be surprised how durable the age-old tenets of supply and demand are. How's that possible in a place like this? Some spooks in Eisner are still going about their daily lives. They trade supplies from the vast stores of Eisner we don't have access to. And what could a spook possibly want in return? Hellion, the only currency worth anything in this godforsaken waste. Spooks won't accept gold. Lucky for us, we're the only ones capable of printing authentic Hellion. Interesting, wasn't Hellion originally meant to be used as a burnt offering from the Foxeer to their ancestors? That's true. They can't make it for themselves. You seem familiar with our culture. I guess it's no surprise you're carrying such a nice crossbow. I've never seen anything like it. Well, it's nothing like a traditional Foxeer bow, but it is of my own making. We should visit the range someday and fire off a few shots. Lyric, my favorite customer. Thanks to your efforts, business is booming. Hope has returned to the people of Dale Arch. Ask about the treasure. Nare, what can you tell me about the Tantini? Tantini? Never heard of it. What are you talking about? Mention Charlotte. Charlotte told me everything, don't lie. Hey, I still don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you told me what Miss Lorelei said. It might refresh my memory. I'll tell her what I know. I'm a bad liar, so I'll cut to the chase. I know about the Tantini, the so-called snare of the Naziri, a relic only possessed by the most powerful Naziri female. Charlotte wants it, and I'm helping her find it. So it's more valuable than Miss Lorelei would have led me to believe. She told me the rumors of its power was just an old wives' tale. But I knew she was lying. It must be an enchanted Naziri crown for the supreme blood mage. As the most powerful woman in this city, the Tantini rightfully belongs to me, so here's my counter deal. Everybody says they are the most powerful. I tell you the location of the Tantini and double whatever Charlotte said she'd give you for it. So we have a deal? Come on, I'm no thief, and stealing from the Naziri is a suicide mission. It's with Sitara, but she's too old for the title of most powerful female. Time for a new generation to rise to the occasion. But you're right, stealing from the Naziri is no joke, especially Sitara. Well, unlike Lorelei, I'm not a sneaky little thief. There's no reason we can't do this the old-fashioned way. Hey, send M to Sitara's tent. It's time we negotiate with her for the Tantini. Send M? Yes, ma'am. What? She's gonna beat me to the punch? It sounds like the treasure is in Sitara's tent. Looks like I might have to get my hands dirty. Oh no. Maybe it was an error to speak to her about that. The beckoning fox. This traditional statue is a common talisman of luck for the foxier. I don't know where that tent is though. Accountants. Helion is quite worthless in its own right. It was originally burnt as an offering to our ancestors on the home islands. Let's see. Maruhan. Lyric, as I live and breathe, I am so happy to see you've returned. I do hope you come bearing a certain gift. I made it to the Ghost Bazaar and did you find the Oxey? Here's the Oxey. Yes, Manduk sends it to you with her blessings. I have not laid eyes on this in some time. I thought it had surely been lost in the frozen wastes above. With this seal, I now carry the North Venture Company's official standard in Lockheim. You have done a great service to us all. Your generosity will never be forgotten. I will inform all Foxier merchants to give you the VIP treatment. That was really good. Furthermore, I'll have an artisan craft a toy in your likeness. The children will really love that. The otaku people from the town will like her waifu. Well, if you're happy, I'm happy. I must get back to work now. There is much I must attend to. We shall speak again soon. You received the company badge. Lyric. Why are you idling in such a place? Waiting for you, of course. That sweet talk won't work on me, Mahoram. That's it. Well, let's see if we can find that tent. Before that, Foxier beats us to the punch. A drow tent. Where could a drow tent be? Don't tell me it's in the wilderness. What's this? This is the jail. Oh, the prison. I also need to visit like the temple. What's this? Argrim Manor. Do you know where you are, human? Get back where you belong. I received this document from Saquard. How did you get that? You must be quite important. This is Argrim Manor. Don't overstay your welcome. I always heard the noble dwarves of Eisner were a prickly bunch. The drifters have been loitering around places they clearly should not be. If it were up to me, I round up the lot of them and send them back to the surface. Pages for the book. I tried using a human weapon once. It was light and flimsy. Someone should teach them the finer details of smithing. This is the Loyalist Manor. You are permitted access only through Lord Hakon's generous permission. King Argrim is still out there somewhere. His life is now in the hands of Prince Gunnar and Lord Hakon. These stairs lead to King Argrim's chambers. However, Prince Gunnar is currently fulfilling the Lost King's duties. He's busy now. Walk away, human. But I really need to speak to him. These stairs lead to King Argrim's chambers. However, Prince Gunnar is currently fulfilling the Lost King's duties. He's busy now. Walk away, human. What do you need, Denny? We're busy. If you need the assistance of my warriors, why don't you check the recruiting board? I wager there are still a few dwarves left who will lend you the aid of their access. Have you heard of the legendary hammer Grimnir? It was forged by a master smith using molten mithril. Dwarves have enough to deal with between the thieving foxier, proud elves, and sneaky drow. Humans are the worst though. They excel at all manner of troublemaking. Ah yes, talked to him already. Looks like there isn't much to do at the moment here. But then why do we have like a little exclamation mark? Well, what about here? You have much on your mind, Prince Gunnar. I will send for you when I have learned more from these ancient tomes. Thank you, Balthazar. I shall take my leave now. A face I have never gazed upon. You must be the Adeni they say destroyed the Frost Fence. Please visit Argrim Manor before you leave again. I would like a word with you, so we need to talk to this guy first. Ah, who knows what secrets these ancient leather-bound tomes hold. We can go down. Codex.
Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Jaguar sent me to speak with you. And why does he send a girl to disturb my studies at this ungodly hour? I heard you know how to navigate the ascending room to the residential district discreetly. Second, he says you might know what to do with this. Where did you find this? Let me see. Intriguing, this page is written in Arcanic script. Do you have the original tome to which this page belongs? Yes, it is part of this book. My father, the late Dr. Nicola Lyric, left it for me in Edina. Everything is written in this script. I can read some passages, but this one is illegible. No, I did not expect you would have the knowledge to read this. May I? This tome is a Codex Illuminus. Those familiar with the script could record sensitive information without fear of it being compromised, should it fall into the wrong hands. The fascinating thing about Arcanic script is that it's completely indecipherable. It only reveals itself as legible print to those who are meant to understand it. I'm not surprised that it belonged to the esteemed Dr. Lyric. He was, after all, an expert on the Archons and their ways. Archons, their ways. You can read some of these passages. With time, the rest of these pages may reveal their secrets to you. This page looks to be written in his hand. Let me draw your attention to the front of the codex. This page here. And the most peculiar thing is This. I can read the writing on the page you brought me. If what you say is true, then your father not only intended for you to find this, he wanted you to bring it to me. But for what purpose? Isn't that too much of a coincidence? What secrets could be worth protecting this much? And he taunts me in death with a scavenger hunt. The Archons work in mysterious ways. You're even wearing one of their relics. No coincidence, my dear girl. My dear girl. My father's note said this Vambrace was the only way to enter Eisner. Who among us truly understands the old ones? Perhaps someone or something has been guiding you here from the moment you put it on. At any rate, I have deciphered your page. It is back in the codex where it belongs now. If you require my assistance again, I shall be here. I shall be here doing what old tome masters do best. Thank you, sir. You received a page of the codex. Your perk level increased. Please call me Balthazar. In the meantime, I'll ensure the ascending room is ready to take you to your next destination. Go with the old mother. To unlock your first perk point, use the Vambrace icon on the bottom right corner of the screen, bottom right, to access perks. Bottom right? In the bottom left. Perks. Bottom left. Lyric will occasionally gain points that can be used to boost a perk of your choice on this page. Choose carefully. Once you make a decision, there's no going back. Health, more vigor. Combator's light. Health, combat, health. Well, I have the tank at the front, keeping me safe. So I think combat is much better. But then again, I don't have some ability to heal myself. But if the enemy is dead before he gets to attack me, combat it is. There we go. Oh, more pages.
Huh.
Lots and lots of pages for the codex.
Huh.
You found a page of the codex. First. What's down here?
Huh.
Codex.
Huh.
Codex.
Huh.
More codex. This guy is a real bookworm. Who knows what secrets these ancient leather-bound tomes hold? Yes, I read that already. Now, let's visit the dwarves. Let's talk to Prince Gunnar. Halt, where do you think you're going, Edeni? I am here at Prince Gunnar's request. Ah, you must be Lyric. Please proceed, His Highness awaits.
Huh.
You found a page of the codex. I didn't even notice it. I had my doubts you would come. Evelia, Lyric. After all, Evelia. Evelia or Evelia? Evelia. After all, trust and goodwill is in short supply between our people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to Argrim Manor, bastion of the Crown Loyalists, and home to what remains of Eisner's dwarves. They have goblin-like ears. I would say elf, but they look a bit crude. Elf ears. It is an honor to be here, Your Highness. Please drop the formalities. You may call me Gunnar. I am sure you are wondering why I have summoned you here. I heard rumor you knocked down a frost fence with your bare hands. Until recently, we have all been living in Dale Arch like cornered rats. Now, thanks to you, that may change. When I saw you at the Eldritch Library, I realized I was in the presence of someone fated for great things. Oh, you flatter us. Prince Gunnar, you may be overestimating my ability. You hardly know me. I have called you here, Lyric, because I seek your help in a matter that may change the future of Eisner forever. What would you have me do? I would enlist your peculiar talents in finding the true leader of Eisner, King Argrim. Many are calling for me to take up his mantle, yet they believe he has departed this mortal coil. Nonetheless, it would lift a heavy burden from my heart to finally know my father's fate. I bet he's already awake. I understand the gravity of such a request. If you wish to help us, please speak with Hakon to learn more. He has led every expedition to find the king thus far. So we need to speak to Hakon. He is back at the guild type of place.
Huh.
Page for the codex. Could I enter the jail on the right? No, I cannot. Let's see if I can enter like the workshop, because every time I try to use the workshop, they tell me like he's busy or something. I had to spend all my free time attending to the ascending room, and I'm behind schedule. Give me some space, human. Again. Did I leave something here? No, this is what I am carrying. So let's go to, this should be the camp, perhaps. The draw camp. How do you enter it? We're going to get in trouble with this League of Assassins. Sit here. Naziri camp. Oh, this place looks super creepy. Step back, Outlander. The Naziri have heard whispers of your arrival here. Just because you've been released doesn't mean you can freely wander here. I come with Jaguar's approval. Please check this document. You're a hunter now? I must admit, I'm surprised they granted you this status so quickly. I wonder why. This place makes me feel like I'm back in Sumurud. I have a better idea. Instead of trying to steal that relic that both the other non-player characters want to get the NPCs, I should try to cut a deal with the draw leader, because I don't think it's a good idea to get in trouble with these guys.
Yeah.
Where are you going, little kitty? Spotted. I'm toast now. What? The Nasiri are a nomadic people. These traditional tents shelter them from the elements in the harsh deserts of Zumurud. But I wasn't even trying to do anything. Sitara, you must be Lyric, the chosen one I've heard so much about. I am Sitara. Tell me, why are you trespassing in my tent? This is a grave offense in my culture. Oh. So this is Sitara. I think she suspects my plan. Let's be careful. Tell the truth. These assassins, they see through everything. I'm sorry I walked in there without permission, but I was actually looking for you. I wish to ask you something. What is this about? This is embarrassing, but the truth is that a few ladies out there are talking about your treasure. I possess nothing of such value. Wait, would this have to do with the questions posed to me by that devilish foxier Mahoram a few days ago? We need to get in the good graces of this lady. I speak of the Tantini, the legendary crown of the Supreme Blood Mage. Interesting, even you have heard tale of the Tantini's power. You may have it. It is of no use to me now. What? How can you part with it so casually? Yes, the honor of the Tantini belongs to me. I alone have the right to do it in this clan. No drow would even dare speak of it out loud. Aloud. I also dislike the would-be thieves who lust for the Tantini's power. Since you have carried yourself honestly and honorably with me, I shall bestow this gift upon you. Take this coffer. Do not speak of it to anyone and do not open it until you are alone in your room. The very sight of this relic could corrupt those within its presence. I hope it's not poisoned, you know, like those boxes that you open and produce some poisonous gas. It's much lighter than I expected. I'm speechless. Thank you, Sitara. You are welcome. Do not let its power go to your head. Ha ha ha. What? And what about these people? Draw woman. The Nasiri's caste system is structured as a great pyramid. The Snowbrand sits atop that order, and we all serve at his pleasure. So there's like a king of the Drow. I'm guessing. Oh, what's this? The Nasiri sleep inside these heated contraptions. Looks oddly similar to a coffin. I was just thinking. Ah, what's this? Page. Sarah, I have something to ponder. Now, if you'll excuse me. We could go to the jail. No, we cannot. The other races don't understand our culture. As a thrall, I do not consider myself a victim of the case. After all, I am proudly serving my role for the greater good of our people. Ah, who's this? Your blood energy is low today, Thrall. This is inexcusable. I'm sorry, madam. I will try harder. You'd like a shot of our finest fire brew? Bottoms up, Outlander. Ah, wow, that's rough. These are the personal chambers of Mithra, blood leader of the Nasiri. Stay back, Outlander. Let's go. Ah, those are the only places we could go. So I think we are done here. But I am curious as to why she wants us to open that box. We are alone in the room. What is that? Very curious. I'm going to try it out. I hope it's nothing poisonous. Okay, we are here. Okay, time to open Sitara's gift and see what all the fuss is about. What is this? Sacred Tantini, Heir of the Naziri, the all-powerful relic possessed by the most powerful female drow is a lingerie set. This explains why Sitara laughed at me. There's something here from the North Venture Company. This must be the parcel Naray mentioned. I wonder what's inside. The Asadali garb. So we have a few things. Interesting. Very interesting. I can equip this. It's light +2. Merchantry +1. Maximum health, but my vigor goes down. And what is this? The company badge. It gives us merchantry's light, maximum health. If I wear it, does it change the character art? No. Very weird. Well, of course, in this call, it will be pretty weird. Oh, what? Have it equipped. And how do I remove it? Oh, by equipping a new something else. Because I actually don't think it's that useful. This is to deal with merchants. Maximum health. Merchantry and slight and maximum health. And what's the thing that I am wearing? Vigor plus 2, max health plus 4. Vigor plus 2, max health. The company badge is better. There we go. Let's see if I can do business with...
Hi.
Hey, have you seen Charlotte? Not at all. Charlotte is no longer there. No, she's gone. Oh, what is this? We can enter.
Ah.
Hey, ever hear of knocking before you enter? This tea set looks like it's fit for royalty. Charlotte is a bit mysterious, so I think it's a good idea to get along with her. Someone has a real sweet tooth. I can't bear to tell Charlotte the true nature of this treasure. This will be a secret between Sitara and I. Oh, I see. By the All Mother, it looks like there are at least 700 pounds of weights on this bar. Bring back anything nice from the Ghost Bazaar for me. You should have come with me. I have my own adventures to take care of. So maybe we can do business with the Foxier merchant. I think she was all the way to the left. Or maybe she has something else to tell us. Ah, this is the exit. Oh, she was in the bazaar, right? She was at the bazaar. Over here. All the way to the left. I think. I shouldn't tell Naray I have the Tantini. If she says anything, it could ruin my relationship with Sitara. Have you seen my cat, Navi? Have you seen my cat, Navi? Where the heck could she have gone off to? There's a cat all the way down here. Can we find the cat? Or maybe it's just like small talk. I have to talk with... I'll be busy planning the expansion of our business affairs. That is, for once we escape this wasteland. Feel free to visit me later. We need to go back to the guild headquarters type of place. Like where all the... Well, they're not like the guild, right? Rather like the... governmental site, governmental establishment of this camp. Very weird. It's here. Hunter's camp. Oh, do we have someone more powerful? Never know, right? Celestine, what is that? Great all-rounder, protects allies. A healer. combat too, but she's not very good at combat. No, I'm fine with my group. Let's not push it. Ah, where are the... oh, let's see. The latest volunteers look quite capable, don't you think? I commend their courage. That said, no matter how experienced one is, something is always bound to go wrong on the surface. Where is the, like, is it? No, this is the healing hall. It's over here. Guardian Barracks. Be right? Uh-huh. Please speak to Balthazar in the Eldritch Library. He'll know how to help you. Go with the Old Mother. Yes, and he told us to speak with... ask Balthazar to decipher the first codex page. Uh-huh. Well, we'll have to find him in the next session. In the meantime, let's save the game. Should I sleep now? Yes. I should get some rest before I head out. I feel rested. What? Oh, that's the bathroom. Funny. That's why they added like nature type of noises. Well, this is going to be it for today when it comes to Vambrace. In about 3 hours, more or less, I'm going to be streaming Lunacid. I think it's Lunacid. I need to check the schedule, but please check the community post to see the next game that I'm going to be streaming. Thank you for watching this live stream. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information on the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, and remember, level up in game and level up in life. Once again, thank you and see you later.